Hi Virgo, this is your January 30th through February 5th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread after that. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Moon, clarified by the Three of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles, clarified by Justice. We have the World in the potential outcome. We have the Knight of Pentacles with the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We also have Libra and Aquarius on the table. I usually go with a king or queen or both if one or both show up. So we got this King of Cups right there in the middle of the potential outcome. I assume that's the person coming into your life. For some of you, this is somebody you already know, right? But yeah, the King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. If they're not a water sign, they may still be somebody who is mature, in control of their emotions, but at the same time still very loving, and in your case, very, very down to earth and practical. And most importantly, they have made up their mind that you are the one, you are their wish come true, you are their happy end, you are the one whom they want to spend the rest of their life with. And they're going to pursue that starting this week. I'm not just saying that. The very first card that came out is the Moon. If this King of Cups is a Pisces, it makes total sense. The Moon is a Pisces major arcana card. But the Moon, you know, the Moon could be interpreted in so many different ways. And one of the interpretations of the Moon card is a secret, something you're not aware of. And since it's clarified by the Three of Wands, which is my card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and after that there is no turning back, perhaps this person secretly, you know, went through some kind of a thought process, and they made up their mind that you're the one. They know for sure that you are the one whom they want to spend the rest of their life with. Because the Moon card is immediately followed up by the Ten of Pentacles. Right? The Ten of Pentacles is a card of a commitment to marriage. Rock solid commitment to marriage, as a matter of fact. Very down-to-earth type of energy. Just the way you like it, Virgo. Alright? Yeah, it's clarified by Justice. Justice could be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice is a very serious card. You know, Justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel. Justice could be the legal system. And when people get married, they sign a piece of paper, right? And then that piece of paper is submitted with the local government. So Justice could be that local government. So what that is telling me, at least, is that this person wants to get serious with you, and they're not turning back. For them, that's it. That's all they're focused on. That's what they're zeroed in on, and that's pretty much it. We have the World kind of in the middle right there. The World is my happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end, and a new chapter, a happy chapter of your life is about to begin. So yeah, that's the way they see this whole situation as a happy end for you, for them, for both of you. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is a wish come true. Something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So perhaps this person thinks that their search for the one is over. Their search for somebody they want to spend the rest of their life with is finally over. And that's why they're like 100% focused on this. Right? In the potential outcome, we have that King of Cups in the middle, sandwiched in between the Knight of Pentacles to the left and the Three of Pentacles to the right. You know, it's just as serious as it gets. I gotta be honest with you, Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights. So again, for some of you, you already know this person. They thought about it. They thought it through. They have a plan. The Knight of Pentacles, you know, is the most serious, the most grounded knight out of all 4 knights. And it's the knight that always talks about long term when it comes to relationships and marriages. Long term, always. The Three of Pentacles right next to the deck, this is what this person is prepared to do. They're prepared to build this together with you from the ground up, making sure that the foundation is solid so it doesn't fall apart. A very down-to-earth, very practical person, Virgo. But at the same time, I don't want to call him stubborn, but It kind of feels like if they made up their mind about something, there's no turning back after that. But I think you're going to appreciate it. I think you're going to like it, because with this person, you will always know what to expect. This person plans ahead. This person is very down to earth, very serious, and perhaps they are very well established as well, because we got lots and lots of pentacles on the table, lots of them. And another thing I noticed about this spread is that there is no fast forward moving energies here whatsoever. There is no fast cards. So again, I think this person thought this through, and I think you guys are moving at the same speed. Even though they're a water sign, most likely a water sign, not necessarily, but if they are a water sign, they're moving at your speed, an earth sign speed. I'm not calling you slow, but as we know, Virgos in particular like to plan things ahead. You guys like to do your research. You guys like to, strategize. And I always look at this as your fortes, right? Something you're fantastic, you're really good at. And this person is exactly this same way, Virgo. Right? I'm not even going to do an extended for you, because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have you, the Hermit, then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it feels like a trip down memory lane. For some of you, literally going someplace where the two of you grew up, or where the two of you went to school, where the two of you used to hang out, things like that. Or you may hear from somebody. Right? The only major arcana card on the table is the Hermit, the first card I came out, and that is your major arcana card. That's you. Right? We have two soulmate cards on the table. The Two of Cups right next to the deck is a soulmate card. The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck is also a soulmate card. But the Six of Cups is a card of somebody or something from the past. The Eight of Wands right next to the Hermit could be a card of communication or a card of travel. Okay, the Page of Pentacles clarifying the Eight of Wands. Perhaps you're literally going somewhere, and with the Page of Pentacles, you're paying for the tickets or for gasoline if you're driving in the car, right? Or perhaps you're going to hear from somebody, and with the Page of Pentacles, they're going to come over and bring you something with that Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles could also be something tangible, something you can touch. Right? Perhaps you're going to, to an antique show. And with the Page of Pentacles, you will purchase something. Right? Something that reminds you of the past. Yeah. But it feels very pleasant, I guess. Soft. Very soft and gentle. That's how it feels. So if you're traveling somewhere, I think you'll be, very happy to go see those people or that place again. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Magician clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles clarified by Temperance, and we have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Sagittarius, or perhaps another Virgo. Somebody is really, really missing you, Virgo, right? The Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This card has always to do with the past. This card always talks about somebody who's thinking about the past, reminiscing the past, grieving the past, regretting what they did in the past. And here comes the Magician, right? It could be a Gemini, could be another Virgo. But the Magician is a card of manifestation. It's also a card of taking action. Right? And the Page of Cups, clarifying the Magician, this is them apologizing to you, sending you flowers, reaching out to you, asking if you could go out on a date with them, to catch up with them. And I think you're going to take a bit of time. Okay? I see that Seven of Pentacles in the middle. I think this is them waiting for you to get back to them. Perhaps some of you will go on that cup to grab that cup of coffee, and after that you will make them wait, but you're gonna make them wait either way. The Seven of Pentacles, I think that's them waiting for you to respond, and the Two of Pentacles clarified by Temperance, that's what you're doing in the meantime. You're thinking about it, right? Temperance could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but Temperance is a card of healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together, and the Two of Pentacles, I think that's you weighing pros and cons, trying to wrap your head around this, trying to understand if this is something you want. So yeah, take your time. Virgo, I don't see you being rushed into making any decisions. I think you will have all the time in the world to process this. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo, this week. We have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have Death, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. We have the Star and the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Scorpio, Aquarius, and you. The Hermit on the bottom of the deck, that is your major arcana card. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, especially on the bottom of the deck, if you ask me. That means you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots. And that's what you'll have to do. You'll have to call a shot here. You have somebody coming your way. Right, with that Knight of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. Very symbolic that one is clarifying the other. See how the Knight of Wands is holding up a wand? That's exactly the wand we see in the Ace of Wands. It's a hot offer. Hot offer. And somebody really wants you on board. But I think you will have to act quickly. Right? And the thing about this offer, if you were to accept it, it would bring a huge shift, a huge change into your life. Okay, because we got the Death card in the middle, and it's clarified by the Six of Pentacles. I specifically clarified Death, asking, so what's up with the Death card, right? The Six of Pentacles showed up. So you'll have to decide what you want to do with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles often comes through as a card of a choice, right? So because there is a person standing up, standing in the middle, and that person is in charge of deciding, calling the shots. So perhaps if you were to take this job, it would not be exactly what you do now. Perhaps you will have to acquire a couple of skills. Perhaps you may have to relocate. Something about this job is just going to be fundamentally different from what you do now. However, I think it will be very rewarding, okay? Because the Star right next to the deck is a wish come true. In the long run, I think you will benefit from it. Or perhaps you always thought that it would be nice to have a job like that. Perhaps you just thought about it and then you just put it on the back burner because, like I said, for some of you, in order to accept this job, something's got to change in a big, major way. Right? But again, it would be a wish come true. It would be very rewarding. I keep hearing rewarding. Long term, right? The Star always talks about long term. And yeah, so you will have to think about it. But the thing about this, I don't think you'll have that much time, because the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands clarifying it, it's a bit of a fast-moving energy, impatient, right? It's something, like I said, hot. So yeah, think about it and make a decision. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Four of Cups. We have the Lovers. We have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Hierophant. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Gemini, Taurus, and Sagittarius on the table. Yeah, you got a lot going on, but I think I know what's up. This could be either directly or indirectly related to you. What's happening here is that this Queen of Cups is being rejected, okay? And that's what you're not expecting. I don't know if you're the one rejecting this Queen of Cups, or perhaps this is somebody you know and they're getting rejected and you were sure that they would not get rejected. Somebody's making a choice and it's not in favor of this Queen of Cups, right? So yeah, the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups. It's a card of a rejection. The Lovers right next to the Queen of Cups is, you could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers is a card of a choice. So somebody has to make a choice. It could be you, it could be somebody else. And they're choosing not, and this choice is made not in favor of this Queen of Cups, right? Instead, there is a new cycle starting with somebody else, right? The Six of Swords clarified by the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a cycle starting, but not with this Queen of Cups. I hope that makes sense. It could be about anything, by the way. You know, it could be about love, friendship, work, most likely work. I think it's about work. The Hierophant, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is a card of something formal, something official, right? And the Six of Swords, this is somebody moving forward, but not with the Queen of Cups, right? The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is the start of a cycle. So yeah, that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.